For over 4 decades, the world accepted the official story of Elvis Presley's death. Until now. At age 100, the doctor who stood by the king's side in his final hours has finally spoken. What he reveals doesn't just challenge the official narrative, it shatters it. This isn't a fan theory or a tabloid twist. It's a first-hand confession that rewrites music history and uncovers the hidden truth behind Elvis's tragic end. Brace yourself, this changes everything. For more than 40 years, Elvis Presley's death was chalked up to fame, fatigue, and prescription substances. But at 100 years old, Dr. George Nick Nichopoulos, Elvis's longtime personal physician, has broken decades of silence to reveal a deeply buried truth. Known as Dr. Nick, he wasn't just a doctor but a companion through the chaos, a silent witness to the decline of one of the most legendary figures in music history. Their bond began unexpectedly through a simple house call, and soon evolved into a trusted friendship. But it was that trust, paired with the burden of responsibility, that placed Dr. Nick at the center of a storm no one truly understood. Elvis's life on the road was relentless. Behind the glittering jumpsuits and sold-out tours lay a man battling insomnia, anxiety, and an array of undiagnosed or mismanaged conditions. Elvis's chronic constipation and abdominal pain, later revealed to stem from a severe case of megacolon, left him in constant discomfort, a detail that was tragically ignored. Instead of holistic care, the king was handed cocktail after cocktail of prescription substances. Dr. Nick, who claimed to act out of concern, later faced trial and public condemnation for overprescribing, even though no illegal drugs were found in Elvis's system. The official cause of death was listed as a heart attack, but toxicology reports showed alarming levels of pharmaceuticals, 14 different substances that likely triggered the cardiac arrest. A second investigation by respected forensic pathologists in the 1990s reinforced that Elvis didn't just die from a weak heart, but from a body slowly broken down by years of medical mismanagement, misdiagnoses, and relentless pressure to perform. One particularly heartbreaking discovery was that of his untreated megacolon, a condition so severe that his colon was twice its normal size. Experts now believe this, combined with straining in the bathroom, may have triggered the fatal heart arrhythmia. Yet even that wasn't the whole story. Some believe a 1967 head injury may have sparked an autoimmune disorder, causing chronic inflammation and pain that only intensified his dependence on medication. In the end, Elvis didn't die from drugs alone. He died from being treated like a product instead of a person, from a culture that prioritized profit, loyalty, and image over health and honesty. And as Dr. Nick now admits, the king's death was preventable. Elvis wasn't just failed by medicine, he was failed by fame itself. Now, decades later, the truth is out, and it's far more human and heartbreaking than anyone imagined.